The wall of lies is being torn down, but it is a giant wall, and there isn't a lot of time left to rip it down. The strategy of replacing Biden, by the way, that's called a coup, with so little time left in the campaign has greatly limited the GOP's ability to show people how horrible, read communist, Kamala Harris actually is. This is why Kamala is quickly pivoting on everything and adopting Trump's plans across the board. She now, gets this, wants to build the wall along the southern border. 6 years ago, she said, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. She's done nothing as VP, not even one job that Biden gave her about the border. And as a result, she's largely unknown to the voting public. I mean, she took over after the coup. 78% of people said they didn't know anything about her. That's pretty shocking. So the race is on now to expose her on the part of the Republicans and Trump, and to lie about her on the part of her campaign, the Democrats, and the media. Since she's kind of a blank slate, they're kind of racing to see which one gets there first and writes the picture about her. The left wants to whitewash her and her record, frankly, because they need to. In day-to-day life, this is called a con job. In politics, it's called, well, politics. But in the spiritual realm, it's called deception. When people have a right to the truth, then it should be told to them. Of course, not everyone has a right to the truth about everything. Some things are and should remain private or remain known only by a small group of confidants or loved ones. But when someone is running to be the leader of the free world or any elected office, which requires we put our trust in them in exchange for them having actual power over us, power to destroy even, then deception becomes a really big deal. The communist Democrats lie, period, about everything and anything they need to as often as they need to. Their entire empire of death and destruction is built on lies. This is why Catholics and other Christians can rightly and should accuse them of being diabolical, because the devil is the father of lies. Just as Christ stood before the Pharisees and leveled them with that truth, so too must we. Your father is the devil because you do your father's will. There is no truth in him. He was a liar and a murderer from the beginning. That should be the focus and the genesis of every attack against them. Flip that script. You got 2 months left. God love you. I'm Gary Michael Voris.